Hello, friends. We are live. Right. I keep getting to these pretty late, but hopefully I can get my schedule to switch around and get into a morning routine. Just haven't been super great at that lately, so it's okay. Okay, so for these daily readings, let's see. We're going to get into the energy of, let's start with Libra today. Libra. Looking for the energy of Libra on today, Thursday. I believe it's March 28th. I could be wrong. And time is an illusion anyways, right? You guys, like, you might find this video in 3 months and it's way more helpful to you than whatever it is today because you're in that energy, right? I don't know. These cards feel kind of funny. Whenever you are joining me, let me know how you're doing. Tell me where you're at. I love seeing your guys' comments. All right, Libra. What do we have for Libra? Almost. Not quite. Okay. We have one out. Let's see what else we got. One more. Hoping for one more. I like to get 3. It's just a nice round number. Okay. We'll go through one more shuffle here and see if we have anything else for you, okay? What do we have for my Libra friends? There it is. Lucky number 3. Oh my gosh, you guys, this is cool. I love it. Okay. So the first 2 cards are both cards of Michael, and in this deck, it corresponds to swords in the traditional tarot deck. So just so you know, if that's of importance to you, the first one that came out is the Knight of Michael. And I am getting your vibes off this. It could be someone that you're dealing with, someone in your life as well. So if this doesn't particularly resonate with you, it could be someone in your life, right? So keep that in mind. As a person, the Knight of Michael is strong, committed, intellectual, and diligent. And traditionally, in the traditional tarot decks, I hear a lot of readers say that knights are kind of slow moving, right? Well, this card says time to move quickly. So I don't know if you have been moving quickly lately, or if you've been moving slowly lately, and maybe this is just kind of a knock at the door for you to be like, hey, it's time to ramp things up, right? It says choose logic over emotion and sudden changes. So maybe you have something coming up or something that you are dealing with right now that just kind of came out of the blue, something that you weren't expecting. It also says choose logic over emotions. So, you know, emotions a lot of times get us to dwell there. It's like they stick on us and we feel like we have to contemplate them for so long, right? And this is saying, you know, I don't know whether you just like you don't have the time or that like now is the opportune time, but it's telling you to choose logic over emotion. So again, it could be that you've been kind of sitting in your emotions, right? That you've been thinking something over for a long time and kind of feeling it out, seeing where your gut might be trying to lead you, that kind of thing. And it's saying, you know, come into your rational mind too. A lot of times we kind of already know what we need to do, but we still have this almost obsessive urge to think everything through and feel it all out and, you know, try to speculate at every single corner of what we might find in, you know, our reactions to the situations and all of that. This is just saying, you know, look at it logically. You know what to do. and then move quickly, okay? Get into action. Maybe you've been putting action off. The Three of Michael is the next card. And this one says, release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. Yeah. So you will grow from this situation. I don't know what's been going on for you recently, but it does feel really heavy. It feels like, it talks about sudden changes here, but it feels like whatever it was a big change. It's not something small that happened that caught you off guard. It was something really big. And this card, is telling you that whatever it was, however it might have negatively impacted you or things like that, leave the past in the past, okay? Learn what you can from it and move forward. It's time to move forward now, and it's time to move forward quickly, okay? So don't I'm seeing like heels being stuck in tar as you're trying to move, right? They're saying release that past of what's holding you back. Release that tar, figure out ways to move past it because it's keeping you back. Whatever that is, it's keeping you back, okay? The final card, I love this card, the Magician. Okay, so this one says you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. Yeah, so, with this, I didn't want to say it, but it's like you're coming to an ending, right? And with every ending, there is a new beginning. This ending is heavy. It's big. I feel like it's been weighing you down. It's not like this sudden change that came in is like what smacked you off and it's holding you down there. No, I mean, yeah, it came out of the blue and it's adding to the weight, but you've been weighed down for a long time on this, whatever it is, and it's time to release that past. It's time to move on quickly. You know what you're doing. You know where you're going. Things are going to start magically falling together, but you have to let it, okay? You have to, what I'm hearing, what your focus is going to be on is releasing the past, knowing where you want to go, and then going. Get into action. It feels like you haven't been in action lately. You need to get into action, okay? That's how you're going to get there. One foot in front of the other, my friend. I don't know why I just rattled that up. Oh, well, that's what I got for you, Libra. I hope that was helpful, and I hope to see you in the morning. I am committing to doing this in the morning tomorrow. Not so late at night. Whatever. The message will find you when you need to hear it, right? It doesn't really matter when I'm doing this. All right. Libra, thank you so much for being here. Come again if that resonated. Feel free to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to be here for the lives. I'd love to have you. All right. Let's move on to Gemini. Gemini, what do we got for you today? Gemini. Whoa! 2 cards out. Let's see if we can get a third, okay? That's too many. Too many. Okay. One more card. Oh, okay. I think it hit 2 out, but that's okay. We will take it. They really wanted you to have them, so let's see what this is all about. Okay, a little bit all over the place, but that's all right. Where it ends up is super nice. So let's just start that out. Whatever. My words are all over the place today. I don't know what's going on. The first card we have out is the Four of Raphael. So this card says, seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. Okay, so I feel like you've been kind of allowing yourself to be more negative lately. And with these negativities, a lot of times, when we're in it, we want to be like, well, I'm not choosing this. I'm not I'm not trying to be here. No one wants to be in a negative space. I get it. I've been there. I've done it. But look, I mean, when you're open to something, when you're looking for something, that's what you're going to get, right? So if we are looking around in our own big hole of darkness, it's really hard to see around it because that's what we're looking at and that's what we're focusing on and that's where we're staying, right? You're not looking for a ladder in there. You're not looking at, how can I get out of this? You're just staring into the dark abyss and feeling the overwhelm of it. It's easy to do. We're human. That's what we get into, right? But what I'm seeing here is, you know, that change is so close in front of you. All you have to do is reach out and grab it. And in a lot of times in our human cases, and what I'm feeling here is, you just need to be open. Be open and change your mindset and look for that magic that's out there. There's magic all around us, you guys. There are miracles all around us. All you have to do is be open to it, be receptive to it, know that it's out there, and call on the universe to bring it to you. If you feel open to that, tell the universe, tell your spirit guides, tell God, tell whatever deity you pray to. Let them know that you're ready for it, okay? And if you have to say it 50 times in order for you to feel it in your heart, do it. But right now, it's all about your perspective and it's all about what you're allowing in your life, okay? So stop allowing all that negativity. That positivity is right there, okay? It says be aware of your own emotions. Be aware of them, okay? Like, call them out. I heard this one thing in a podcast once that I thought was genius. When you have your depression setting in or you have anxiety or something like that coming into your life, so often we just try to push it away and act like it's not there, right? That doesn't work. Um, in this podcast, what they said is name that feeling and literally welcome it to the party. So, I don't know, pull a name out of the air that resonates with whatever feeling you're coming up with, but you might just, if you feel it setting in, you're like, "Hey Donna, welcome to the party." Acknowledge it like another friend that's coming in, right? And that way it's I don't know, it's hard to explain, but it's like you have a physical presence of this thing, and it's a lot easier to maneuver with that thing or around that thing, because it's more of an option rather than just this big black veil that's like eating you. It's just another thing. It's just another part of you. Okay, let's move on from there. I feel like I've covered all that I need to cover there. Seven of Michael is the next card out. There is a better course of action available to you. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. So there's a connection here that I'm feeling. There's a better course of action available to you in this card, and in this one, seek out other possibilities. So whatever you're doing is maybe not working, and it could be the emotional thing that I was talking about in that first part, or it could be, this guy, he's choosing to go down this really dark path. It looks kind of treacherous. It looks like it's going to be hard and like sad and weary and breaking him down the whole way there, right? You got this path right here. It's just a few steps away. He's still in a spot where the choice could be easily reversed and just choosing a different path, right? And it's funny to me in this card that this angel, he's like, whoa, you chose this one and like you can still go down here, but I don't think you want to. Hold on. Choose a different path. Okay? So maybe look at what's going on in your life. Maybe something that maybe it's a career path I'm feeling, maybe it's that you chose this job and you thought that it was really great for you, and maybe it was a really great fit for as long as you've had it, right? But now you're getting to the point where it's not really serving your needs. It could be as simple as going and asking for a raise, or asking for a change of location if you're looking at maybe moving or something. I don't know what it is. Not here to write your stories, right? I'm just a messenger. So but there's something that you've been doing that there's a better way to do. So maybe step back to look at that, okay, my friend? Next card out is the Four of Ariel. This one says, when you give, you also receive. Being resistant to change. My friend, we've been talking about change this whole time. You can't resist. It says, extremes in how you save or spend money. That being resistant to change, it's just like ringing in my ears right now, okay? Like, good things are right there, but you have to be open to it. And if change is on the horizon, I mean, you can either choose to go with it. It's that path again, right? You can choose to go with that change, or you can block it out. You can be like, no, that's not for me. It's up to you. But it's right there. Okay. The last card I have here is the Emperor. This is Archangel Uriel on there. Look at how cool he is. Just sitting there in his total power. He's like, yeah, I'm here for you. What's up? This card says stability and efficiency. Taking charge of a situation. Ambitious plans. Yeah. Taking charge of a situation. The Emperor is in charge. And I feel like if maybe you haven't been in the recent past, you're coming into your power. You're seeing the possibilities that are out there. You know that there's something better on the horizon. You've been feeling it for a little while now. And maybe even if you don't know exactly where to go, you might know where not to go, right? It could be as simple as that. But there is a change coming. And the key for you is to be open. So stay open to what that change is, and really, really analyze what's going on in your life and see what's not working. Okay, and that'll help you with change and with moving forward. All right, that's what I got for you, my Gemini friends. I hope that was helpful. Feel free to like and subscribe. Leave me a comment. Being crazy. Okay. Yeah. Thanks for being here. Let's move on. We have Aquarius up next. That was a really weird shuffle. Let's get one more in, Aquarius. One more shuffle. All right. What do we have for our Aquarius friends? 3 cards for Aquarius, please. Cards for Aquarius. That was a slow pop. That was cool. 2 more cards for our Aquarius friends, please. I like to get 3, but 3 is not necessary, right? It's whatever the Spirit wants to give us. Whatever the universe thinks will be helpful to you. Okay, one more please for Aquarius. This is intended for March 28th, but really it's whenever your energy matches it is when you'll be drawn to watching this. At least that's my hope. So, let's see what we got for you. I'm going to give it one more shuffle here, see if we can get one more out for you, okay? One more for Aquarius, please. Nothing. Okay. So we'll leave it there. Let's see which 2 cards we have for you. Ooh, beautiful. Okay. So the first one out is the Moon. Look at how pretty she is. Okay. This one says the opportunity to improve your plans. Listen to your intuition for accurate guidance. Face your fears and grow stronger. So what I just felt with this, I know it's not like a traditional reading or anything, but what I just felt with this is someone coming into their own. Like someone getting to a place in life where they're finally comfortable with themselves, where they're loving themselves, like unconditionally loving themselves, right? Let's get into what the card actually says. Listening to your intuition for accurate guidance. I mean, that kind of goes along with coming into yourself, right? You have to know how to listen to your intuition, what it's saying. Um, Sometimes when we're not really aligned with ourselves, it's hard to tap into that resource. It's hard to trust ourselves enough to know if our gut instinct or our intuition is really going to steer us in the right path. But what I feel is you're finally in that place to really feel out your intuition, to connect with that, and it's not just listening to your intuition. It's that connection between like intuition, mind, body, soul, all of that. Listening to your heart with your intuition, with your rational mind, all of that comes into play, and they each serve their purpose within that. Okay, so I don't know, maybe you've been listening to reason or logic a little bit too long, and when your intuition has gone against it in the past, you're like, whoa, no way, no, like I'll stick with the rational. It's a more sure path. Okay, that's fair, sometimes it is, but sometimes your intuition knows things that you don't, or maybe that you're just not paying attention to, right? um, so take it into consideration. That's all. The second card that came out for you is the Knight of Raphael. And I feel like this is you, but it could be someone in your life, right? I don't know. I'm not going to answer that for you. But as a person, the Knight of Raphael is romantic, dramatic, poetic, and introspective. This person is committed romantic, or this card is romantic relationships, committed romantic relationships, being swept off your feet, situations or topics that make your heart flutter. So there is, for some of you, this romantic situation coming up. I don't know that it's necessarily a new relationship. I'm not really feeling that necessarily. For some of you, it is, right? But more what I'm feeling is like a reignition, is what I just heard, right? So, like, maybe you are in a committed relationship, or had just kind of started dating this person or whatever, but it's like there's this new spark. Okay, it doesn't matter how long you guys have been together, if it's been a week or it's been 20 years, or maybe you guys haven't been together yet. I don't know, but it definitely feels like a new spark. Okay, something something that's exciting and passionate and just beautiful. And I don't feel like it's quite come into your life yet. So it's not like something that just happened or anything. It's like it's on the horizon. It's right there. Um, I'm feeling within like, I'm not even feeling a month. I'm feeling like within the next week or so, 2 weeks maybe. Um, there's going to be this spark. And it could be as simple as, your significant other sending you flowers. Or maybe you start a conversation with them that you were kind of nervous to get into with them. But it dials you guys in deeper, you know? That connection is able to be stronger when you do that. So that's beautiful. I'm just gonna leave it there. I'm hearing different details and things, but I don't feel like any of that is very helpful. They're telling me like that stuff is just kind of a cherry on top, and those are your stories. So I can tell them to you now, but like having that having that element of mystery, or that element of surprise, is sometimes really nice, you guys. And these tarot readings, I really don't feel like they're meant for fortune telling, for telling the future, any of that. It's to encourage you, it's to reinforce the things that you already know, and sometimes, yeah, give you a little sneak peek. Those are fine. Sneak peeks are okay. But flat out telling you what's going to happen, I mean, come on. If we knew what was going to happen in our lives, A, things would just be different, and B, it just wouldn't be as fun, you guys. That's like the best part about being human. We don't always know. Even if we think we know, even if we feel like 100% I know, we all know that we've all had experiences where that's just not the truth, you know? So roll with the punches, you guys. There's exciting stuff coming for you in the future, my Aquarius friends. And I'm excited for you guys. So get in that headspace. Be excited for what's to come. Whatever's been going on for you, whether good or not, I'm just feeling like, yeah, none of that matters. There's some good stuff coming. Okay. So hang in there. Or I mean, if your life is a blast, keep having a blast, dude. Like more good is on its way. All right, my friends. I hope you heard what you needed to hear. I hope you enjoyed it. Feel free to like, comment, subscribe to my channel if you're vibing with me here, and yeah, hit that notification bell if you want to join me live. I love my lives. All right, Virgo. Let's see what we have for you. Virgo, one more shuffle here. All right. Woo! Right out the gate. Okay, there we go. There's two. Let's see if we have a third one for you, okay, Virgo? Almost. What almost came out was the King of Raphael. So if someone is needing to hear it, it's safe to trust, my friend. Someone needed to hear it. Okay. What do we have for Virgo? Let's see if we can get that third card, see what's going on for you. Virgo. All right, Virgo, let's see. I'm going to give it one more shuffle. Sometimes we really do only need two, right? Let's see. All right, we'll take it. I think there's four down there now, so we'll go through four. Okay. Second time the Emperor has made an appearance. First card out, though, was the Seven of Michael. Second time for this guy, too, today. Strong vibes in the air of decisions that need to be made. Maybe you've already made a decision and it wasn't really the right choice. You still have time to correct that choice, my friend. The card itself says there is a better course of action available to you. There is. Working alone may not be the best answer. Review all the details. So that hit me hard for you guys. It feels like you guys are very independent, which is always a great thing, right? But when we are stuck in our independence, we can tend to let our ego and pride get in the way of asking for help when we need it. So, and maybe you don't need help, but maybe the experience could be more joyful or profitable. The experience could be more. It could be helped by having others around you. Could be one other person. It could be a group of people. That's for you to answer. That's for you to know in your life, right? But working alone may not be the best answer. Okay. And there is a better choice out there. So figure it out. Maybe that is the choice that it's talking about is, maybe you chose to start a business on your own or go out on your own or whatever. And they're like, no, find someone. There's and I'm feeling for some of you, there's already someone kind of eyeing you, kind of maybe you have talked to this person before about doing this venture. They're ready to dive in with you now, okay? And maybe you just have to be the first one to say something because I don't know why. I don't know. But take that for what you will, okay? Second card out is Five of Gabriel. This one says a challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. Yeah, if people are causing you drama in your life, peace. Like, don't spend your time in that. All that is another distraction, right? And if it's not even your drama, it has no room in your life. It's like daytime TV, right? Like, you can be really entertaining, but what is it really doing for your life? That's up to you. If that entertainment is what fuels your soul, hey man, keep going with it. But if that drama is not serving you, take a step back. Have patience with yourself and those around you. Yeah. See, I'm getting this vibe that like maybe it's hard for you to trust others or, whatever it is. Like you have a sign. I just saw this person with this sign stamped across their head does not work well with others. You guys, take that off. It's time to have others in your life who will enhance it. I'm not talking about those drama people. No. Find yourself some people who do have that same vibe as you, who do have those same goals in the future, or have some really constructive hobbies that you enjoy also. I don't know, but people that are going to add to your life. Okay? Find those people. They're out there for you. Third card out is the Three of Michael. So this one says, release the past. You will grow from this situation. Time heals all wounds. Yeah, so remember how I was just kind of saying that I don't know if you have like trust issues or what it is that keeps you from being open to others, but that's affecting you, okay? And what you really need to do is take a step back, see what went on in the past to cause these things, because these issues don't come out of thin air, right? They happen from our experiences. So some kind of experience or experiences that you had in the past um, really shaped you into this person who's not trusting, um, or if you're just really prideful and you like that independence, but you like it so much that it's become a fault, that kind of thing. Um, Figure out where that stems from and work to heal that, because that will help you go really, really far. Okay. Um, that's like, that's the most helpful thing that you'll ever do for yourself is healing your past. The last card I have out for you, of course, is the Emperor. I mentioned him earlier. This person is in their power. I feel like this card popped out just for the universe to be like, look, if you do these things, if you know, bring people into your life who are helpful in your life, who build up in your life, if you release all that drama causing, all those drama causing people, all that, and you heal your past, if you can do that, you're going to be sitting pretty, my friend. And those things take time, right? So it's not like you're going to see the Emperor show up within yourself tomorrow. But you could. Because really, the Emperor is a mindset. A lot of times, the Emperor does literally have it all and does sit in his power because that's where he is in life. That's true. But if you haven't reached those things in life, the things that you want to reach, you can still embody this energy by knowing very surely what you want, by working on your weaknesses and your pains from the past, by knowing who in your life is going to be constructive and who is not. Okay? So start to embody the Emperor and you will become that Emperor. All right? Pretty cool, my friend. I hope that was helpful for you. If you liked it, please do like, comment, subscribe, hit that notification bell if you want to join me on some lives in the future. And I hope to see you again. All right, let's move on to Taurus. Taurus friends, what do we have for you today? Get one more shuffle in here for you. Yes, very strong. I'm feeling very strong for you. I don't know what that's about. If you've been maybe carrying a really heavy load, some hair got stuck on my face. That's what that was all about. but I'm feeling very strong. That's your energy right now. It's very strong. So let's see if we can get a few cards for you. I generally intend for 3, but whatever they give me, right? I'm just the messenger. What do we got for my Taurus friends here? Taurus. Oh, okay, we have one out. Yep. That is strong. Okay, that one wanted to fly out, so we'll let it. One more, please, for my Taurus friends. Almost, not quite. Okay. They're all kind of feeling like they're going to fly everywhere. One more for my Taurus friends, please. Okay, there it is. Okay. super cool. You ready? The first one was the High Priestess. Yes. Sitting in your power, knowing who you are. Strong. It says powerful psychic insights, and I feel like this is from within yourself, not necessarily going to a psychic. Take that as you will. Reflection and meditation that provides valuable information. Be at peace. Yeah. So the High Priestess, I mean, look at her. She's ready for anything. She's totally open and she's confident. Okay. It talks about reflection and meditation that provides valuable information and being at peace. So I'm feeling an encouragement for you to go try meditation or build a solid meditation schedule for yourself. I'm feeling like it would be very beneficial for you. No matter how much we are in our power, no matter how high we think we've risen, there's always more work to do, right? There's always more that we can be doing to move forward. There's always something more to learn. Even if we think we've reached our highest potential, there's always more, okay? Always, 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 always. So, yeah, if everything in your life seems to be just going really well, you're in control, you're doing great things, go within. See what's next. See what else you might be able to heal within yourself. Find a new level of calm. And it does say be at peace, so find some more peace, you know? I don't know. Whoever needed to hear that, there you go. Second card out is Four of Raphael. This one says, seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Be aware of your own emotions. Okay, so I don't know if maybe you've let your emotions come out a little bit more and maybe they've not felt as much like you. I don't know why it came out like that, but whoever needed to hear that, again, go towards that meditation. That could help a lot. It also says look for the magic in life. And for this, you really do have to be open, okay? And I feel like you really only can look for, I don't want to say you can only look for the magic, but you're most open to the magic that surrounds you in life when you're in your power, okay? So take advantage of that feeling of and that actual existence of being within your power. Use it. Use it to see that magic in life. Use it to go within and find yourself even more. The last card we have out is the Leap of Faith. So I feel like this is something coming up for you. It says, believe in yourself. Listen to your heart. Do what gives you joy. Yeah, I feel like you're going to have this opportunity in the near future, like within the next month, where maybe you kind of fall a little bit from this energy that you're in right now, and you start to doubt yourself or doubt the situation or doubt your ability to really thrive within the situation and things like it's definitely a worthiness issue. Like, will I be able to actually do this? Am I enough for this? Do I really deserve this? The answer is yes, my friend. Take that leap. Okay? Do what gives you joy. Listen to your heart. Go in and meditate. Get into that practice now so that when this comes up, you can do it with the intention of finding that clarity that you need, right? Coming to that calm space. And believe in yourself. Don't ever not believe in yourself, okay? Don't let those doubts throw you off. You are that high priestess. Don't you forget it. Okay? That's what I got for you. I hope you found that helpful, and if you did, please do like, subscribe, share, whatever you feel in yourself to do. I hope to see you again. Okay. All right, let's move on. As I lack of shuffle. What's the opposite of shuffle? Anyway, as we move on to Capricorn, let's see what we have for you, Capricorns. What is going on? One more shuffle for you here. Okay, 3 for Capricorn, please. 3 for Capricorn. Okay, let's see what I'll just shot out, because I think it's going to be way too many. Yeah, way too many. Okay, let's try that again. For my Capricorn friends. 3 for my Cappies, please. Not quite. 3 for my Capricorns. Again, there's like 500 there. Y'all. Let's calm down a little bit. Only a little bit, though, because I actually do like that energy. It's fun and exciting, right? Okay, there's 1. Hallelujah. Okay. 1 out. Let's try for 2 more. 2 more for Capricorn, please. 2 more for Capricorn. That's a lot. Let's see. Let's see. Okay. No, that really is a lot. I was going to take them, but then I found more. Okay. Let's see if this shuffle will do it, my Capricorn friends. Let's see what we can get here. Capricorn. Okay. I'm feeling it. This is the one. Almost. Not quite. There's 1. Okay. Let's see what we can get. I'm going to do 1 more shuffle through, see if we can get 1 more. If not, maybe these 2 cards are all we need. Okay. I go with whatever they give me. There we go. Number 3. Okay. So the first 2 are both Raphael, and I mentioned that if it's, or I try to mention it if it feels important. If more than half are of one suit. So Raphael in the traditional deck is Cups. So maybe you got something emotional going on. Let's see. First one is 6 of Raphael. This one says, embrace your inner child, new friends or rekindled relationships, children or childhood. So a lot of times I feel the kids strongly in this card because it's kids on the card. And I think it's the only one in this deck with kids on it. So if that's of some significant thing for you, maybe there's a message here that will come out for you that'll be helpful. But what I'm really feeling in this one for this time is embrace your inner child. You know, maybe you've been way too serious for way too long. If you're working in corporate America, this is the story I'm getting, you guys. If you work in corporate America and, you know, you have, you work 16-hour days, and, you know, if you have a family at home and you're working 16-hour days, let's say 6 days a week, for one, you barely get to see your family, so maybe that's the kids in this picture. And then, you know, when you do have your day off, that's like a day for you to get back to yourself, to recenter, to, you know, to rest. And between the work and the very few moments that you get to spend with family, it's like you can afford it all. You can have a sense of pride at the work that you're doing, because obviously you're working very hard. But at what cost, you know? Um, Kids, especially when you have kids, that time is so fleeting. They grow so fast. And even when you're watching them moment by moment, if you're a stay at home mom or something, like they grow really fast, you guys. This time, you look back on it and you're like, that felt like a day, you know? I don't know from certain or from my own experience. This is just what I'm channeling here. So I encourage you, what I'm hearing here is step back for a minute and see if this is worth it. Because I almost feel like in your heart of hearts, you know it's not worth it. You know that you've been sacrificing too much of too many important things, but it's like you don't see another way to do it, right? You feel like you have to stay stuck in this situation. And I'm here to tell you that you don't. Okay? Maybe take some vacation time and just take one day, go to a hotel or something and be totally by yourself and see what you can come up with. Maybe you'll spend that day looking for jobs and applying for new jobs, right? Maybe you'll just spend the day thinking and resting and getting yourself to a clear point where you can at least see what's going on. Okay? And by taking that first step of even just getting a sense of the presence, that'll domino into eventually, how can I change my reality? And then changing that reality. So take that as you will. That got really heavy, you guys. Okay, the next one is the Three of Raphael. So this one says, reasons to celebrate, a community of friends, happy announcements regarding relationships or children. Okay, with happy announcements, as as I was reading it, I got this invitation in my head to a baby shower. It's not your baby shower, but it's someone close to you, and you're going to be really really excited. It's like a best friend kind of thing. So that's super exciting. If you're that super busy person that I was talking about in the first card, what I hear here is reasons to celebrate. It's you it's you deciding to make that change. Maybe you already have this idea in your head of how you wanted to change this situation, but you were, again, just staying stuck in it out of fear or whatever, and you've decided that you're going to actually go for it. And that is a reason to celebrate. Okay. Love it. I'm really excited for you guys. Okay, the third one here is Eight of Michael. So this one, you guys, you can't make this shit up. Okay, so I'm going to read it first and then I'll show you the card again so that you can see what I see here. It says, you can be free. Make a courageous choice to change your situation. Yes, be courageous. Not seeing things clearly. So it's like you've stayed in this rut for so long. You haven't been seeing it clearly. You haven't been seeing what you're really sacrificing and seeing that it's not worth it to you. So make that courageous choice to change your situation. Okay? You can be free. I'm going to show you the card again. Check her out. She has a blindfold over here in her hand that she took off. Shackles. I imagine her guardian helped with that. That's just what's coming to me, okay? And then there's rope here down at her feet as well. And the rope, I always get the sense that she did it just because it's so nicely wound at the bottom of her feet. It's like she unwrapped it and was intentionally putting it like that, Um, it's almost like a respect for the difficult times, for the difficult opportunity that you went through. Being really respectful of it and grateful for everything that it did to serve you while it was present, right? But now you're at a point where it's no longer serving you, so you are choosing to unbind yourself from this old vision, from your fears, from whatever, right? You are unbinding yourself and you are the one that is setting yourself free. Okay? That was beautiful, you guys. Like, I almost cried a couple times. And I'm not a crier. I hope that was helpful, my Capricorn friends. If it was, please do like, subscribe, hit the notification bell if you want to join me live. Um, that was some intense energy. I hope to see you guys again. That's all I can say. All right, let's move on for Aries and see what we have in store for you. What kind of messages you might get. Aries. All right, I feel like we only need one more for you, Aries. Then we can see what pops out for you. Okay. All right, 3 for Aries, please. Almost. It was like it just wanted to stay in my hand. Whoa! It like shot out. And then these other 2 here are just kind of chilling, waiting for you. Okay. So the first one that very enthusiastically came out, and now I know why. New beginnings. And see with this one, there's like this family here coming out of a darkness, but still going through treacherous terrain here. Try saying that 10 times fast. Treacherous terrain. Huh. And the whole time, their angel's right here. Like in a big way. This is, for ratio's sake, this is probably the biggest angel that appears in regards to like a smaller actual person or people. So the card itself says, starting a new life, finding your purpose, a forgiving and compassionate review of the past. So for those that need to hear this, definitely dive deeper in yourself if you're trying to get to a forgiving and compassionate review of the past, okay? If that's something that you're needing to do to maybe heal a part of you, I encourage you to look at meditation or whatever you might need to in order to go within and really get your answers, okay? For whoever that was for, that's just going to be a small subset of you. What I'm actually getting from this card, though, as an overall energy, is travel. Maybe it's vacation, maybe it's whatever it is, but I feel like there's some physical travel that it's like it spurs something bigger. And there's a few ways I can see this. One is, you get this idea while you're on vacation that, you want to change something in your career, and then you make this decision that you're actually going to go for it. So that's one possibility. Another, and I'm getting all of these at once. One is like you're deciding that you're ready to have a baby and you're starting on vacation. Okay. So congrats. Another, it's like something really deep within you has not been working. Really, really deep, I'm hearing. And you know what this is. Something really big within you has not been working for you. And while you're on vacation, you're going to really come to a head with it. And you are going to confront that. And even if all you do is get to a point where you're ready to keep that top of mind and to actually start the process of dealing with it and healing that, you could be taking much bigger steps than that. I'm hearing a lot of different things here. But whatever this vacation is, I mean, there's some real big catalyst coming about because of it. So be open for that. All right, the second one out is the 8 of Gabriel. This card says a great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. Yeah, so again, this one feels split depending on what's going on in your life, what your situation is. I don't know. But there's definitely a communication component there. Sudden and immediate results. I do feel like you're making this big decision, and there's some pretty big things that come out of it right away, even if it's not what you think it might be. Like, you're obviously, the cycle's not going to complete within a day or anything like that, but if you I don't know. It's like I'm getting this vision of someone deciding to quit their job. And so when they get back from vacation, they put in their 2 weeks notice. And it's not like they get fired on the spot for doing that or anything like that. It's not like, you get, you might get offered a job pretty quickly, but like within the first day, there'll be a lot of people that you work with coming to you being like, wow, what made you do it? And I just see you starting this domino effect of like, maybe more people start to speak up in there about the things that need to change. So even if it changes after you've left, there's still some kind of positive, almost like back trail I want to hear. I want to say. It's like there's a positive change that you left behind. And it wasn't even like you didn't really do anything other than be yourself and fight for what you needed and know when to let go of that opportunity. And you did. Um, but you left a major mark. And you're probably never even going to know it. But okay, and then the third card here, the Chariot. Yep. Determination and self-control, career advancement, acknowledgement of success by others. Yeah, people are watching you, and you leave your mark. You are inspiring in the things that you do and the way that you live. Determination and self-control comes from a person who is very centered within themselves and knows themselves very well. And I feel that is you. Okay? Whatever resonated there, I hope it was helpful for you. Thank you so much for being here. I hope to see you again. Please feel free to like, subscribe, hit that notification bell for lives if you want to be here. I'd love to have you. All right, let's go ahead and move on to our Leo friends. You're popping off already. All right. Leo, what do we have for them? What do we have for our Leos, rather? One more shuffle, because that one was kind of funky. There we go. Okay. So, looks like we got one out already. And I'm going to leave it out. I feel like it was called to you. So, two more, please, for our Leo friends. Okay. I think that was one more, but let me check. Oh, yep, we got two. Okay, perfect. So we have three out. Let's see what they have to say. Okay. So the first one out, oh my gosh, this one has come out a few times today, the last one that you have. The first one out, though, is Five of Michael. This situation doesn't serve you. Release your attachment to the outcome. Consider taking a more uplifting approach. Okay, so overall, what I'm hearing here is you're doing something that is, or you're allowing something in your life, or like there's this big element in your life that's not working, and you're letting it be the elephant in the room of your head. Like you think about everything in your life way, way, way too much, but the biggest thing that's a problem you talk about and maybe you joke about and you know about, but you don't see it as your biggest problem. So take an assessment of your life and see what's going on, because you're missing something big. Okay. Next one up is Eight of Gabriel. A great deal of activity, sudden and immediate results, important communication. Okay. So I don't know if, I just heard someone speaking to you like about something really important, right? Whether or not, that's going to be for a small group of you, but whether or not that's the case, there is a great deal of activity on your part that's going to be happening soon. It could be that other people around you are doing things, but I feel like you are just going to start taking this massive action. Like something clicks for you, and then you just get going. And it's like the start of your future is what I'm hearing. So like you finally hear, yeah, this is what I'm supposed to be doing. and you do it and you go. I don't know, or not doing. Like you figured out what not to be doing. However, that resonated, my friends. That was a little all over the place. And this last one, the Emperor. So this one says stability and efficiency, taking charge of a situation, ambitious plans. Yeah. Once everything snaps into place, you are ready for your own ambitious plans. You guys are dreamers, right? Like, you guys think of 1,000 things a day. You can take those ambitious plans and really start to work towards them. You're at a place of stability and efficiency. Not right this minute. This is a future thing for me. This is what I'm feeling for you in the future. Like if you take the steps you need to do and you do what you need to do right now, that's where you'll be. You'll be in your power, in control. Okay. I hope that was helpful. These have been a little bit heavy today. I don't know. My Leo friends, I hope to see you again. Thank you for being here. Um, Please do like, subscribe, share, whatever your heart desires there. All right, my Sagittarius friends, let's see what we have for you, okay? Sagittarius. Sagittarius. Okay, let's see what we have. 3 for Sagittarius, please. 3 cards for my Saggies. I think that might be 3. Let's look. 4. Okay, we'll take them. That's fine. Because they all popped out together. So they got something important to say. The first one is Epiphany. This card says joy through spiritual growth. Be a light to others. Answers that come through meditation. Okay. Yeah, I feel like, you've really gotten to know yourself and you are getting to that point of joy through your spiritual growth. Spiritual growth, people say it and it's this big lofty thing, but it's not. It's in so many little things. And just really trying your best, and it's, there's a lot of hard times and big things for you to get through, but you do. And then you get to achieve this space of total joy in what you've come to, okay? And it's like you go through those periods throughout your life, so it's not like you get to the joy and then you just kind of stay there. I guess some people do, I've heard of that kind of thing. But then others just go into more spiritual growth and more of that, you know, getting through things and um, making breakthroughs, bettering yourself. You know, it's like there's no cap on how great we can be and how deep we can go. There's always more depth to be found. Always. I feel like I could live on this earth, to be as old as we can be, and still every single day there'd be something new to learn, something new to explore, some new thing to find out about yourself, right? But right now, let yourself bask in that joy state because you're there. Or if you're not there, you'll be there very soon. And when you do, memorize that feeling because that'll keep you going when it gets tough. Okay. The second card out, another real big one here, the Star. Yeah, a dream come true. Believe in yourself. The end of a difficult situation. I feel like maybe you've been starting to doubt yourself again. Like maybe your fears have creeped in again, or things, might be a little bit tumultuous on the material side of life. Um, but this is telling you, believe in yourself. There's a dream coming true right now. There's a dream coming true, and you can't lose sight of it, because if you lose sight of it, it won't come true, right? Like, it is actively coming true right now because you're working towards it. If you stop working towards it, of course it's going to die out. That's not what you want, is it? No. So keep going. The next card is the Six of Michael. It's the light at the end of the tunnel. Breathe a sigh of relief and make new plans. Relocation or travel. Yeah, so this speaks to a lot of what I've been saying, right? Like you see the end of the tunnel right there. You're almost there. You've almost achieved what you want to achieve. So keep going. But then also know that once you reach that goal, there's still more steps to be had, right? Like, of course, you can take time after you've reached that goal to really appreciate having done it. Have that gratitude, sit in stillness for a little while and just appreciate, right? Sit in that joyous state and soak it in. But it doesn't stop there. There's something else on the other side, right? You're not just going to be celebrating the rest of your life. Like, you'll have periods of celebration, but in between the periods of celebration, you'll have true growth. And that gets into the nitty gritty, my friend. So be ready for more work. But it's a good thing. Like, you'll enjoy it overall. Okay. You can't make this stuff up, you guys. The last card is Ace of Ariel. It says it's your lucky day. New resources of money, time, or support, a change in job or promotion. So for a small group of you, yeah, you'll be looking at a new job. And it's going to be totally different than anything you've ever done. Like you couldn't even imagine yourself in that position right now where you're at. So maybe the message here for you is just be open. Okay? And for others of you, it's just that joyous state that you're going to be reaching. Like, again, take time to appreciate it. Appreciate being where you're at, right? And how far you've come. And allow yourself to celebrate yourself in that, because you did the work. Okay? Really, truly, take the time that you need to celebrate. And make that time too. If you feel like you don't have time, you have time. Like, yes, that next step is important, but don't be scared off by me saying that you have work to do once the joy ends, right? Like, it's a very important step to celebrate where you are. Okay? It's like leaving your little milestone in time of like, yeah, I achieved that. I did really good. And then you'll be ready to move on. But like, you have to get through the celebration to be ready to move on, okay? It's like a do not pass go kind of thing. Like, no. Just stay here for a minute and enjoy. All right. I hope that was helpful to whoever that was meant for. My Saggies. Again, these readings, there's no way that a general reading can subscribe to each person, right? Like, it just doesn't happen that way. If you want a personal reading, yeah, we can hook that up for sure. Check down in the description. But my hope is that the message just reaches who it's meant for in these general readings, okay? Whatever subset might benefit. Let's put it that way. All right. Cancer. Let's see what we have for you. I feel like these readings keep getting longer and longer. But if you're feeling the energy, you just go, right? Like, if this is what you're called to do, there must be a reason for it. All right, Cancer, one more here. I don't know why, but they wanted to be mixed really, really well. So that's what we got. 3 for my Cancer friends, please. All right, 3 for Cancer. All right, that one wanted to stay. 2 more for Cancer. Okay, there's 1 and 2. Perfect. So we have King of Raphael for the first card. Yes, it is safe to trust. The ability to accomplish many things at once. Follow your creative passions. Yeah. Um, so with the king, you know, especially with this one, I always see he's really sitting in his power. Like this is his element, right? A lot of times we see kings and we think, you know, just the real traditional looking throne and the guy's like, you know, sitting up and just in his power. But this guy, he's a different kind of king, sure, but he's in his power. He's confident. He knows what he's doing. And it says, yes, it is safe to trust. So maybe you haven't been feeling quite king like. But what this card is saying is, yeah, you are. You can trust yourself. Whoever that was for. I feel like that was for a subset, but they're telling me move on. So, Page of Ariel. The Page of Ariel is reliable, clever, educated, and balanced. Now, whoever you thought of there, whether it was you or another person, that's probably who we're talking about here, okay? Whether you or another person, doesn't matter. Maybe they're significant in your life, though, you know? So on this card, it says an excellent opportunity will be offered to you. Scholarships or the pursuit of education. Time to get to work. Yeah. There's a really big opportunity for you coming in, and you need to stay open to it. Because I feel like it's not something that you were looking for, right? Maybe like almost a surprise, or like you just weren't expecting it, because why would you, right? Um, but there is an excellent opportunity coming for you, and it says it's time to get to work. So maybe you've been a little laxed in life, and this is telling you like it's time to step up your game. If you are a person who works out a lot and that's kind of fallen by the wayside, it's time to step back into it. If you are a person who really enjoys meditating every single day, make sure that you are diligent with your process and your routines, um, because those are what keeps us at our highest form, right? So that's who you want to show up in life as, and it feels like that's who you're going to need to show up pretty soon here. Okay. And the last card we have for you is the Five of Gabriel. So this one says, a challenge you can resolve. Withdraw from the drama of others. Have patience with yourself and those around you. Yeah, that was big. That last sentence there, I'm going to read it again for you. It says, have patience with yourself and those around you. It's like, again, it's coming back to that idea of it's safe to trust yourself. Okay? You are that king. So live in that power. That's really the only way that you're going to stay that king. If you doubt yourself, if you start acting unlike a king, if you get out of those routines that we were talking about, and you're going to fall back. You know, you might show up as the king, you might have the crown, but if you're slouching in your chair, staring off into space, you're not a king. That's not what kings do. All right, whoever that message was for, again, these have just been deep today. I hope that was helpful. Please do like, subscribe to the channel if you'd like, hit that notification bell. If you want to join me on some lives in the future, I'd love to have that energy. All right, let's move on to Scorpio. One more shuffle here. Okay, Scorpio. What do we got for you, Scorpio? 3 out, please. Not that time. 3 for my Scorpios, please. 1 and 2. Let's see if we have one more, okay? Sometimes it really is only 2, but I like to give it one more shuffle just in case. Yep, looks like 2 is all we got, Scorpio. So let's bring those up and see what we have. Okay, 2 different cards, both of Ariel. And in this deck, Ariel is Pentacles, okay? So as a person, whether this is you or someone in your life, someone significant, we have the Knight of Ariel. So as a person, then the Knight of Ariel is trustworthy, understanding, devoted, and funny. Okay? So whoever that resonated for you with, like whoever might have popped in your head when I was describing that person, whether that's you or someone in your life, this will be somehow significant, okay? The card says there is so much to accomplish. Make a very detailed plan. Being watched over by someone kind, okay? So I don't know if someone just passed away in your life. This will be just for a small subset of you. But it does say being watched over by someone kind. So that person, you know, whether you believe they're a spirit guide or an angel or whatever, yeah, they're there for you. If you need to have that talk with them or whatever, do it. This card also talks about, you know, just a lot to be done. A lot. Maybe you're feeling really overwhelmed, or it's just that the tasks themselves are daunting to you. But there's a lot to be done. So yeah, do make that detailed plan if that's what you're needing. But what it's saying really to me is prepare for battle. Like, you know what you need to do. You know the steps you need to take. So it's time for you to do that. Okay? Step into your power and do it. You know what you're doing. All right. And this one is the 10 of Ariel. So 10s talk about completion, right? So this one says there is so very much to be grateful for. Financial success and the promise of retirement. A rich and rewarding family life. Yeah. So things are going really well for you right now, right? When we end on cards like this, what's often brought to my mind is like, just be grateful for this time. Don't look ahead. You don't need to. Right now is where you need to be, okay? Stop planning for the future. Just enjoy the goodness of what today is, okay? Like submerge yourself so deeply into it that you can't possibly forget having been here. Because you'll need that for when it gets tough. You'll need to remember all of the good things that you're fighting for when you're fighting. So take this snapshot of the goodness that is your life right now in order to prepare for battle. Okay? I know that was probably just for a small subset of you, but I hope that whoever that did resonate with, I hope that was helpful. That was awesome. Last but certainly not least, we have Pisces. One more shuffle for my Pisces friends. All right, now let's see what we got for you. 3 cards for Pisces, please. Oops. A lot. We are not taking all of those. It was like 9 cards. What do we have for our Pisces friends? All right, one more. Well, 3 cards for my Pisces friends. Okay, we got 1. 2 more, please. There's 1. 1 more for us. If it's meant to, right? Yep, there it is. I never force it, but if it wants to come out, there it is. So the first card that popped out is the Magician. Okay, so that one says, you can manifest the life you want. What you need will magically appear. Successful beginnings. Yeah. So something new is about to come up in your life. And it's not something that you totally, didn't see coming or anything like that. It's like you've been wanting this. And maybe you didn't know exactly how it would look or anything like that. But you've been wanting it and you've been moving toward it, being active in your pursuit for it. Okay? And it's coming true. So stay diligent right now in what you're doing because it's working and it will get you there. Okay? Don't give up. That's what I'm hearing. Next one is 4 of Raphael. Yeah. This one says seek out other possibilities. Look for the magic in life. Right? Manifestation is real, my friends, and it creates real life magic. Okay, and it also says this card, it says, be aware of your own emotions. And I feel like for some of you that will be very important. Sometimes we kind of have to put our emotions in check and make sure that it's in balance with our intuition and our logical minds. Having a connection between the three is really where you want to be in life. And it's so easy to get unbalanced there. So take your emotions into account for sure, but don't let them completely knock you out. Okay. Last card out, we have 4 of Gabriel. So this one says, time for a celebration. Heck yeah. Celebrate that magic coming up. Abundant rewards for hard work. Release yourself from burdensome situations. Yeah, if something is weighing you down and holding you back, all that's doing is taking away from your success and really holding you back from where you're supposed to be and who you're supposed to become. So let go of whatever is burdensome to you. Learn to let go. And yeah, you're headed for really good things. So when you get there, don't forget to celebrate it, okay? That's where I'm going to leave that. I hope that you found that helpful to you. Let me know in the comments. Like, share, subscribe, whatever you're feeling called to do. And please do hit that notification bell if you feel so inclined. I'd love to have you on my lives, and, I'd love to have that energy. All right, you guys, thanks so much for